really important for us to get that engagement. Important to see what's actually happening on the ground, whether or not they're businesses we can engage with, so that we can actually see, like listening to Honestly Fresh Foods, fantastic, how amazing company they are. We've now got a greater offering. It's looking like there's going to be a secondary school, there's a new healthy living centre, and also the approach whereby we're actually going to have a sustainable lifestyle. So that's actually going to flow through into the way we deliver the community as a whole. Global media companies that we're already talking to, they've said actually we'd like more rather than less space. Originally it was a little bit on the tight side. If we were open today, we would fill the whole thing. I would hope that there are people out there that today have gone, actually we'll go and talk to them, and they can add something to our offer, and that's what we all want.
I've been to them from the outset in actual fact, and I think the conferences are trying to find a new way of just becoming more tailored, more relevant as business circumstances change. It's really just to show there's a whole range of business support available to enable business in Thurrock to thrive. I think what's really important is for Palmer solicitors, what we want to do is make sure that we play our part in not only serving, but also being part and being involved in that local economy as well.
I'm here from Barclays Bank. I was asked to come along and invited today to come along and just provide part of the sort of speak and Q&A session at the end, offer advice in terms of some of the things that Barclays can offer as a free advice service, whether it be startups up to large and medium business corporate clients. This is my first time. It's good. I thought we had a good turnout today. I like the subject content. There's quite a good range of subjects, so I've sort of gone away with 2 or 3 items there, new learns for me that I want to take back to the office and let the rest of my managers know about.
They always seem to manage to get some interesting speakers up there about local businesses and how they've been successful.
We always get new businesses that are coming to our events, and that's just, it shows how entrepreneurial Thurrock is as a place. Thurrock is a place of growth. We can see that clearly through Purfleet. The ambition that we've got in Purfleet is absolutely amazing. I think there's some really, really positive messages that have come out of today's event that businesses can go confidently away with, talk to their business colleagues and say, Thurrock is actually the place to do business. The conferences are driven by the business community, so our business board help us to make a decision on what topic we look at the next conference. So we're always being driven by that business need to actually put on events that are actually relevant to the business community. So it's not just about us wanting to tell you stuff, it's about what you need, and then we'll help to find speakers that will fill that need.
We came along today to offer advice to local businesses on accountancy and taxation matters. The location here is more intimate, which means people are more inclined to engage with one another. Well, the key message always when you come to these events is do a bit more networking. The more people you talk to, the more likely you are to gain some business from it. It doesn't take a lot of time. It's a no-brainer, really.
Lewis Austin and I are representing our company Honestly Fresh Foods. We're locally based in Thurrock. We've come along basically as part of Global Entrepreneurship Week to showcase our company and give thanks for all the help and support we've received up until now. It's really good just networking and meeting other local companies and successful people and individuals. So it's a really good opportunity to get to know everyone within your local area. It spreads out to Essex, obviously, the best growth hub. So yeah, I'd definitely say it's worth coming along to and having a presentation and taking a seat. Yeah.
Today I was talking about the Grays Town Management Partnership. It's a partnership that is newly formed in June 2016. With the arrival of the college and the regeneration that is planned for Grays, the council realised that there was a need for a business-led organisation to deal with and cope with that change. We need the passion to come back into Grays to make sure that business still thrives in Grays. So although I'm employed by the council, I'm actually there for the businesses as a go-between there to make sure important messages get across. I think when you then start to see more people using the town centre confidently and seeing actually it's a really nice place to come and do your shopping, the perception then will slowly start to change.
It was really useful to explain our service to people how it works, but then also to meet businesses and find out specific needs today and just see how we might meet those. So for example, opportunities to network. Everybody had a chance to ask questions and we're encouraged to ask questions, and actually to do that formally and informally is great.